So this person says, I was sobbing earlier and I saw this. All the pressure is building up again and it's getting heavier. My birthday's coming. It's my 17th, and I've always been sad every one of my birthdays since 2017. Sometimes I just want to poof and disappear. It's pretty grim. It's pretty grim. That last bit is pretty sad, and what I will say is, please don't, because there's almost 6,000 people in this stream right now who really, really don't want you to do that. Listen, it might feel a little bit rough to properly acknowledge, and that's okay, right? It might feel really difficult to acknowledge, but you are young. You're incredibly young. You might not feel like it, because every year that we grow older, we feel like we're the oldest we've ever been. We feel mature. We feel like, oh, I'm aware of, you know, you look back on the past and you feel as though you have such a vast perspective over how those things have transpired, and you can feel so wise and so aware of how these things are going to go down in the future. But no matter how old you get, you never will. And I have to say, 17 is very, very, very young, and there is so much more out there for you as long as you stay alive to see it, okay? It's hard. Believe me, it's hard. It's very, very difficult to just sort of trust that, especially with how sometimes when things get rough, they can feel as though things just sort of close in and maybe you can't see 2 feet in front of your own nose. And I'm not even going out on a limb here. I am genuinely promising you there are countless experiences that you will never experience if you decide to disappear, right? There are so many people that you'll meet. There are so many places that you'll go. You're here, you know, getting all this advice and getting all this lovely attention from these people. Maybe if you decided to disappear a couple of weeks ago, you never would have experienced this, right? Find the tiniest of things that makes you happy. Just the smallest little thing. Maybe it doesn't make you happy anymore. Maybe it made you happy at some point in the past. Think about those experiences and remember that in the future, you will experience that 1,000 times over. Good things don't stop happening. They will keep happening. And if you let yourself stay alive, even if it feels hard sometimes, you'll experience all of them, right? I know pressure is hard. I know that feeling sad every day is pretty rough, especially when it's 2022 now, and 2017 is when all of this began, which is a lot to deal with. But at the same time, you've clearly been dealing with this for such a long time, and you're still alive now. You've really been through it, but what that means is that you're capable of dealing with it. And that means that I know past this, any challenge that comes your way is something that you can deal with. So please, 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 don't give up. Because there are a lot of people out there who really care about you, and you'll only meet more of them if you let yourself stay alive long enough to meet them. Okay? That's the most important thing I want you to remember, is that even if you have the inclination that people don't love you, they do. I promise you that they do. You want to hear it from me? I love you, right? You came here and took the time to ask me for advice, and I love you for that. And I'd be pretty devastated if I heard that you weren't around anymore, okay? So focus up and don't let this be the end of you, because I know that you're worth more than that, alright? Thank you. That's the end of that. Please, yeah, just please don't do anything stupid, and remember that we're all here for you.